Today we are taking a look at an unreleased Sega CD game. It was developed by Absolute, and it's a Penn and Teller game. It's a Penn and Teller FMV game. And there's 6 different mini games, and all of them are uniquely awesome in their own ways, but there's one particular mini game on this game that is rather famous or infamous, and I think is one of the most amazing things in video game history. The game's basically just exists for you to fuck with your friends. So today we're going to be taking a look at Desert Bus.
You've played simulators before. We all have. Tanks, planes, race cars, submarines, hedgehogs. Heck, Absolute's even put out a few of them themselves. But let's face it, how many of us are ever actually going to use these valuable skills in our everyday lives? Sure, I guess there's a chance you'll be on a major commercial airliner and have to take over for an unconscious pilot, or maybe after all those years of expensive schooling your parents worked so hard to put you through, you'll decide to chuck it all to enter the Indianapolis 500. It could happen. But for most of us, the chances are slim to none. Teller and I want to prepare you for the real world. We want to show you what life is really like. Desert Bus is the first in our line of what we like to call Vera simulators, games stupefyingly like reality. 360 miles from Tucson, AZ to Las Vegas, NV. 45 miles per hour maximum. Teller! 8 hours if you do it right. Don't let go of the controller and watch that little pull to the right. It's not glamorous. It's not pretty. It's not exciting. It's real. Oh, and check your manual for details on our Desert Bus contest. Wow. Just watching Teller race through that dry, sandy, endless desert sure does leave me parched. Hey, oh, don't look at the controller. Now let. You don't wait. You don't want 4 hours of hard driving to go right down the drain, do you? No. Besides, I wouldn't drink too much water if I were you. It's 200 miles to the next rest area. Desert Bus.
All right. Let it be known that I love Penn and Teller, so that's why I went ahead and left in that FMV. And this game is stupefyingly like reality. And the joke is, at the time this game was made, Janet Reno said something stupid. She was one of those people that vilified video games, and said, wouldn't it be amazing if some developer made a game that was non-violent and like real life? So this game came to be because those games aren't fun, and this is a marathon session of testing your patience. Now, there's what the entire game is. You're driving from Tucson to Las Vegas, 360 miles. You have a governor on the bus. You can't go faster than 45 miles per hour. And this is it. The bus pulls to the right, so if you try to just tape down the gas button, it veers off to the right and you get stuck in the sand. So you have to play this game. And it takes 8 hours to get to Las Vegas. And the most genius, amazing, brilliant part of this game is, once you get to Las Vegas, you get 1 point. Now, I'm sounding the horn, and why I'm doing that is if you try to pause the game, if you hit the start button, all you get is the horn. So you can't stop it. If you try to bring the bus to a stop to walk away and take a leak or get some food or whatever, after about 15 seconds the bus cuts off and a tow truck will come and get you and take you back to Tucson. And the tow truck is hilarious. I laughed hysterically when I discovered that the first time. Now there are bus stops, which I'm getting ready to pass one. You can stop at it if you want, but no one gets on, no one gets off. There is no oncoming traffic. The rumor is that after 5 hours of gameplay, a bug will hit the windshield, and that is like the most action you see besides a few rocks in the desert. And I think this game is hilarious, just the concept and reality of it. And just, you know, something like this existing is amazing to me. It's just kind of satirical humor that I appreciate very, very much. And there's a charity every year starting in 2007. It's called Desert Bus for Hope, I think. Go to desertbus.org, and that's the website, and it's getting ready to come up on November 20th. And what it is, it's a charity where they raise a bunch of money for Child's Play, which is a charity for buying hospitalized children video games to play. And, you know, it's kind of the gamer's charity. But how it works is their website, you send them money, and for each amount of money they add an hour to how long they will play the game. And the last time I looked earlier tonight, it was 82 hours. So it's a group of guys, and they stream it live, and they pass off the controller, and they will play this game for 81 hours. And the goal is to raise $20,000. Right now it's up to almost $4,000. And each year they do it, they make more and more money. And yeah, you're watching the game, that's it. This is what happens. 360 miles, I think, to Las Vegas. So I'm going to have a link to the charity. I'm going to have a link to where you can download this game. And if you're saying, well, if this is an unreleased game, how's come you can download a finished version of it? A review copy was leaked to the internet. Someone had a review copy of this, and they put it up for download. And I've heard of this before a couple months ago, and I just downloaded this the other day. So I woke up and I was laying in my bed and said, I need to play Desert Bus. I definitely give the overall package a mondo cool. Later I will review the other games on this compilation. Anyway, thanks for watching, and stick around for part 2 of Desert Bus.